Hello, dear viewers of top class programs. We are with two of our best students in the school, advanced students, Pablo and Sebas. Sebas, how are you today?
Hi, teacher. I'm excellent in this class. How are you, teacher? How do you feel?
Fantastic. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to be here with you guys. Pablo, how are you doing today?
Excellent, teacher. Thank you very much. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Well, guys, as usual, I have a tough, difficult, interesting, controversial topic for you guys, which is obesity and diabetes in Mexico. So I noticed that you developed a great set of articles and very interesting comments that you have provided here. Let's ask you some questions which are obviously difficult to answer, but I know that you have a very interesting criteria. The first question is, how do we rank, Pablo? How do we rank in the world regarding obesity and diabetes? Where do we stand?
I think that we could check the data with the doctors that could see that in this kind of situation, and maybe the statistics are focused on people that go to the hospital. Maybe the hospital has to be base data about all these programs, and I think that it could be a very good way to rank the obesity and diabetes situation that we know that is very complicated right now here in America and all the world for the pandemic situation.
Okay, thank you very much, Pablo. Sebas, what place do we take in the world regarding obesity and diabetes? Where do we stand? First place, second place, third place? Where are we as a nation in the world regarding obesity and diabetes?
Well,
Where are
at
we?
2060, we have the sixth place in the world. We are down in, we are surprised by China, India, United States, countries that have a lot of population. Yeah. And well, I think this is a very sad day. It's because, um, well, it's very sad. No, we have the first places in this. It's very sad to know it.
Yeah, of course, it's sad and it's angering too. I get angry when I see this data. I think, well, how can it be that we are not in Africa, with all due respect to the African countries? We are in a country that has the best Mediterranean weather for tropical fruits, for vegetables. We have great forests. We have one of the lungs in the world, which is La Huasteca Potosina. We have the Lacandona jungle in Chiapas. We have seashores in the Pacific Ocean, in the Gulf of Mexico. We can fish shrimps, lobsters, clams, all types of seafood. We can eat really well. However, we are in the top countries with diabetes and obesity. What do you think of this, Pablo?
I think like you say, we have all the factors to be better. For example, have a better diet. We have a lot of fruits that it doesn't exist in some parts of the world. That we export that kind of fruits or vegetables to other countries, and that we have to take more information about the benefits and the advantages to consume this kind of products because we can depend of carbohydrates that we know that that are very dangerous for our body on drink a lot of sodas or beverages that we know that are bad for our body because like you say we are in one of the better no, in one of the best parts of the world to live. We didn't have a very we didn't have a sunny weather or we didn't have ice in our country. So we have all the factors to our benefit to be better.
Yeah, thank you very much, Pablo. Good comment, good question, good answers. Sebas, what is your suggestion? Well, first of all, let me ask you a second question. Which do you think are the main causes of these problems that affect millions of Mexicans? What is the main cause, in your opinion, of course, that affects millions of Mexicans? Why don't we have a healthy population where you have mangoes, carrots, vegetables of all types of fruits? Why do we eat so badly, so poorly, if we have everything we can to eat well? Why do we eat so badly?
Well, I think it's we don't have a education at the moment of it. We don't have a healthy diet because we eat all frijoles, chili, meat, bread, a lot of sugar, sodas, a lot of bread, like the bimbo bread. It's we know that it's a food, yeah, delicious, but it's very dangerous. Eat it a lot. We don't have education at the moment of it. I think we need to have education. We need to learn more about how we need to eat. I don't know if you understand my idea, teacher.
Okay, very good answer. Actually, Sebas, I like your answer very much. I'm going to ask a similar question to Pablo. And the question is, who is responsible for our current condition? Is it only us as individuals, or you believe that the media that bombards us with commercials of junk food, beverages, bread, products that we don't need, that have a lot of, as Pablo, you as you were saying correctly, carbohydrates that makes our belly grow and grow and grow, and we have a belly like this then, and we don't exercise. Who's responsible for that? Is it only us as individuals? You think the society, the government is an accomplice of these problems, or is it only an individual responsibility? It's a difficult question and controversial. What do you think, Pablo?
Well, I think that we are the first responsible in this problem. The brands have to accept the responsibility too, because we know the excessive publicity that is in the schools, in the in the highways, in everywhere you could see a lot of publicity of bad food. And of course, that unconscious, you are going to know what is going to be maybe cheaper, or what is going to be what is going to have a better flavor that you want. And I'm not saying that are not necessary. Of course, that you need to have a portion of carbohydrates for your body, because your body need it. But I think that the we are the first responsible, and because we can see the results immediately, because you are not going to grow right now and for 1 minute to another one, but it's going to be an exponential growth that you have to take care, not just to take your healthy, maybe physically. You are not going to look very well for all the people.
And in addition to how you look, in addition to your image, your health issues. In other words, how do you like to see? Some years ago, I went to a party with my daughters and I saw like 25 children. I started to count the overweighted children and I counted more than 50%. There was a swimming pool with 20 children, 11 or 12 were already obese, with obesity. You can say, how can that be? I mean, do you think that a kid that is 10 years old is responsible for the diet they consume? They are watching TV and the TV advertisers bombard them with drink this beverage, drink that. You go to school and the offer is drink this soda, drink this soda, drink this soda, take these tater tots or potato chips that are really junk food. Do you believe that parents and the government and the school authorities are also accomplices of this problem, or they are totally innocent? No, I'm just doing my business. It's your decision. What do you think about that, Pablo? And then Sebas, your opinion about the same question.
Well, of course, I totally agree with you with an idea with that perspective that you have that how is possible that a kid of 10 years is fat. But I think that other factor that we have to check too is the routine of the parents too. Because maybe both parents work and maybe the kids they just want to just know how to prepare these immediate soups or instant soups, I
Instant
think,
soup, yes.
or something like that. This fast food that he could see because maybe his mom is working and his dad too. But of course, there are factors or there are routines that we have to control too because we can eat this kind of foods every time. It could be dangerous for us, and it's very sad see a kid with obesity. It's very sad because you instantly know that maybe during the pass of the years that kid is going to have problems, very serious problems.
Serious problems. You are very true, Pablo, about your comment. Thank you for your sincerity and plainness in talking like that. Sebas, what do you think? Similar question. Who is responsible for that? I as a school just sell beverages to kids. I know that they can contract diabetes, they can become overweight. Am I responsible too, or is your decision, even if you are a minor? What do you think, Sebas?
Well, I think responsible are we are all of we, because well, we have the fault because we eat, okay, and I think the industries to have are guilty because well, they are providing a lot of food with a lot of sugar, a lot of chemicals, you know. I think all we have the fault, not only the industries.
Okay, very good, Sebas. Thank you very much, Pablo. Let me now ask you one more question, which I think you're going to find interesting. Which is the beverage industry is a bit guilty of the situation as well, or they have anything to do about that? They have to put labels warning children or parents that this product can cause a serious disease. Like in the cigarette industry, they force them to put labels. This product can cause cancer. Or in the beverages, alcoholic beverages, where they put labels saying this product can harm your health. Is it necessary for companies to put labels preventing children or forbidding children to drink beverages of this kind that can lead to diabetes? What do you think, Pablo?
Well, of course, I'm not going to say that it's a bad strategy. I think that is not the correct strategy here in our country. Because of course, if you see a warning in a product, you are going to think about what are you going to do about if you want to consume that product. But right now, like I told you, it is very complicated in some situations because if you don't have other things to eat, of course that you are going to eat because you are very hungry and you need to satisfy this hunger that you have. So I'm not saying that it's a bad strategy. I think that it's a good strategy applying it very well. But I think that it's not the correct strategy right now. Maybe you have to include more the healthy foods in the schools or something like that. And of course, you are going to have the other alternative of fast food and that, but you have to bring opportunities and bring information to these kind of people that things that the beverages, the sodas, and all these are going to be just the solution to to the products.
Okay, interesting, Pablo. Thank you very much. Sebas, what do you think about the same question that I was asking Pablo? Do you think that the beverage industry is a bit guilty or responsible of the situation, or they
Well,
just innocent dogs?
my answer is yes, because well, when you go to a party or a familiar with you have a family meeting, what do you drink? What all the persons are drinking? Obviously, soda like Coca-Cola, Squirt. Fanta, something like that. They are uh, beverage with a lot of sugar. They have a lot of chemicals. They have, well, it's very dangerous. Drink a lot. And Mexico, it's one of the countries that drink more Coca-Cola, more than other countries like United States, like China, like Japan. And well, I think yes, it have a bit of guilty of the situation of diabetes and you know.
Obesity. Okay. Yeah, very good. Thank you very much, Sebas. The last question, Pablo, what can we do to alleviate this situation? What can we do to alleviate it? Because it's a dramatic situation, it's a terrible situation for our youth, for our children, that we can no longer permit. How can we stop this?
Well, I think that bring show the results that you are going to have if you continue consuming this kind of products. I think that several several marketing plans it is necessary because not all the people understand how the diabetes works or how the obesity is going to affect their lives, and that is very dangerous because it's something that you are not going to see it immediately. It's something that is going to affect you very constant very slow, and you have to take care. I think that could be the situation of that. Maybe not just put warnings in the products. Maybe putting sanctions to the brands that made kind of made this kind of products. That could be very good ways to eliminate this situation.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Pablo. Great comment. What do you think, Sebas? What can we do to alleviate the situation in which we are now with our youth, our children, with obesity and diabetes?
Well, it's a very hard question. But I think we need to foment to do exercise, to do activities, to well make exercise. Obviously, and two, I think we need to investigate more about the food and the drinks that we consume all the days to know how much damage can have in our bodies or what are the effects in our bodies. I think we need a better education in the food or or yeah eating some yeah, and I
Thank you very
think
much, Sebas. Yeah, yeah.
it is yes, teacher.
Eating better, right? That's what you
Yeah, eat
say.
better, yeah, eat better. We need to eat more vegetables. We need to investigate more, I think.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Well, Pablo, Sebas, thank you very much for your comments. I thank you, and I wish to have you soon again in our program, Top Class, for our viewers. Take care.
Take care, teacher.